It is no longer news that the paramount ruler in the Yoruba race visited the president of Nigeria in Aso Rock yesterday. Bystanders at newsstands on Flip TV with Michael Adekule. Today's edition of Bystanders at newsstands. There is a particular story dominating all the dailies, and was the story all about the Ooni of Ife, the visit of Ooni of Ife to Aso Rock. He said warmongers are causing unrest in Nigeria. Okay, let us check out what we have on the dailies. The Punch with a very punchy headline here. Fish out bad eggs among Fulani, Ooni tells Buhari. Fish out bad eggs among Fulani, Ooni tells Buhari. Leaders shouldn't keep silent on insecurity, says Jonathan. Leaders shouldn't keep silent on insecurity, says Jonathan. Okay, let's move down to another story. CAF fires Pinnick. Mikel Igalo exits Super Eagles. CAF fires Pinnick. Mikel Igalo exits Super Eagles. Okay, outrage as soldier driving against traffic assaults Lagos motorists. Abiodun 6 assemblies not to stop Abiola Tech Varsity. Okay, on top of the Punch newspaper, article gets 55 cartons of documents, closes case. Article gets 55 cartons of documents, close case. Arrested suspect not yet linked with Olakunrin's murder. Arrested suspect not yet linked with Olakunrin's murder, says police. Boko Haram kills colonel, captain, 4 soldiers in ambush. Boko Haram kills colonel, captain, 4 soldiers in ambush. Senate panel meets Oshomole, backed Edo lawmakers elect. Senate panel meets Oshomole, backed Edo lawmakers elect. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have a very good picture here, but I still call it a sad one. Okay, Jakonde Estate along the Lekki Expressway in Lagos. You can see the flood that has taken over this environment. Okay, let's move down to the Vanguard newspaper. And was the Vanguard giving us this morning? Insecurity. We are ready to defend ourselves. Ooni tells Buhari, we are ready to defend ourselves. Ooni tells Buhari, says drums of war sounding in Nigeria. Drums of war sounding in Nigeria. That's what the Ooni of Ife is saying. Southwest forest taken over by strangers. Still Ooni saying this. Southwest forest taken over by strangers. And who are the strangers? Of course, you know the issue of Fulani herdsmen that has been going on for a very long time in this country. Okay, on top of the paper, why women use charms to attract men. Lydia Frossen is saying this. Why women use charms to attract men. Lydia Frossen is saying, you can check this on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper. And let's move down to the picture. We have here the Ooni of Ife and the president himself, the incumbent president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, with the Ooni of Ife. President Muhammadu Buhari with Ooni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi Ojajatu, during the visit of the Oba to the presidential villa in Abuja yesterday. Osun verdict, dancing better than treasury looting. Adeleke replies Oyetola, dancing better than treasury looting. Adeleke replies Oyetola. We still have more stories here. Okay, presidential tribunal. INEC produces documents requested by Atiku PDP. INEC produces documents requested by Atiku PDP. We have a lot of stories here, but we're going to stop here. These are the stories we have on the front pages of the Punch newspaper and also the Vanguard newspaper. Of course, you know, our reviewers are here. Let's get to meet them. I'll be right back. Issue of insecurity in Nigeria. We've seen Yoruba leaders rising up to say no to this. Wole Soyinka, Obasanjo, that's the ex-president of Nigeria, the Ooni of Ife. And this Ooni of Ife visited Buhari in his villa yesterday, telling him that drums of war sounding in Nigeria. Now, what can you say about this?
Okay. First of all, I will respond to your first word, war. When you talk of war, war is not the option. People that talk of war, I don't think they actually know the implication that involve in war. When there is war, everything paralyzed, totally paralyzed. Education, economy, everything. Indiscriminate recruiting, killing from both sides. So people should not measure. We have experienced it, and we know the calamity that happened to Nigerians. Those who are old enough to remember, we never talk of war. That is one. Then second, insecurity, yes. The insecurity did not start today. The insecurity we are experiencing now did not start today. When the former government was in power, either out of mismanagement or whatever, they escalate the issue. Even right from Yaradua tenure. The way they give jungle justice to the leader of Boko Haram. Boko Haram that time was just a small thing growing up, which they're supposed to use use the judicial process to kill. But they mismanage it when the soldier arrested the man, submitted the man to the police to do the right thing, taking the man to court so that the process should be followed. What did the police do? The man was killed. This is how they got annoyed. They go to abroad, militias from other countries, all those terrorists, they connect with them, they start disturbing the Nigerian people. And it seems the government that follows after Yaradua was unable to handle it properly. We don't need to go back to that. We all knew what happened. Then when Buhari was coming, it was the cardinal point of Buhari. It's one of the cardinal points that he will fight Boko Haram and insecurity. The second, economy, the other one, corruption. Then when he came, Nigerians who is not ready to play politics, is not ready to hit the politics, is ready to say the truth, the man has achieved a lot. What do I mean? Before he came, we remember about 40 local governments. They were strongly under Boko Haram. They are paying taxes. They form it as a country, Islamic country, they call the name. They are paying taxes. Nobody challenged them. Nobody. In the Sambisa forest, nobody go there. They take it as a home. In the southeast, around the Lake Chad, they take it as a home. They are operating from there everywhere. To the extent that they even go to UN office in Abuja. They are bombing in Abuja, churches everywhere. When Buhari came, we can see the difference. Yes, there's insecurity today. Some people, they attach it to Fulani issue. But the government, who have the security report on hand, they know what is happening. The problem is between the farmers and the Fulani, and the herders. We should not put what I call tribal correlation into it. Anybody can be a herder. You understand? Anybody can be a farmer. So when the problem of land torsion come, there's a problem between two of them. The farmers, they form militias. They are dealing with the Fulani. The Fulanis will come together. They will go and retaliate. This thing is going on. But federal government, typical of federal government, everywhere, any central government, no central government that knows the responsibility will fold arms when such thing is going on. Federal government show it in Niger Delta. When there's insecurity in the nation, they show it in the Niger Delta. They come out to find a solution. When there's insecurity in the southeast, connecting with Nnamdi Kanu, they come out and show it. When there's insecurity, even in Yoruba land here, OPC, whatever, they come out. When there's insecurity in the middle belt, they come out. When there's insecurity between farmers and the herders, government must come out and bring solution. When the government is bringing solution, people are frustrating the government. Then they bring a solution platform. This is how we are going to handle it. Some people will say they will not agree. Bring your own solution. They will not see any solution to bring. Why must be Fulani be romatizing? Why must they be romatizing the Fulani? Why should they be, the Buhari should be doing like this? What do you expect the government to do? Is it because Fulani is involved, government must not find solution? What do you mean? Now, Ooni of Ife is a royal father, first class. Soyinka is a notable writer, acclaimed by the whole Africans. We know. Now, what they're supposed to talk, they must talk. It is not the first time. Obasanjo himself, the ex-leader in general, is talking. Yes, we know. When Ooni went there, where he said his concern, the man explained. He knows about security more than Ooni. Look what is happening. We know some perpetrators are doing this thing. Now, the point I'm making is that Buhari cannot go to interior of Yoruba to be looking for who is shooting who. People should try by all means to form a militia within their area. When they see bad eggs doing something bad, they should come out and fish them out and deal with them. When somebody is carrying your wife, dealing with your wife, you will measure Buhari. When a thief stealing something in your area, take a bag of tomato away, you call Buhari. Igbos that I know, Igbos is courageous. Yoruba that I know, Yoruba is courageous and intelligent. When there's insecurity in your area, what are you supposed to do? You can form a militia, form a vigilante. It's legal. Try to monitor. When you see a bad egg, that is the part of the work of traditional rulers. These are the bad eggs. Point them out. Bring them. Oh yeah, go. Now you are playing politics. You are hitting the politics. So that to rubbish the federal government. That can never work in Nigeria. We know the truth. We know what Buhari is doing about insecurity. We know what the level Boko Haram was before Buhari came. We know the level we find ourselves concerning Boko Haram today. Yes, they kill a colonel, kill some soldiers. They were talking about it all around. Do they tell you how many Boko Haram were killed? Do they tell you how many Boko Haram commanders are in jail today? They will never tell you, because they want to hit the polity. They want to rubbish the government. But those who know the truth knows the truth. Thousands of Boko Haram, they are in detention today. Hundreds of their commandants, they were there. Thousands of them has been killed. Do they tell you? But they will never tell you, because they want to rubbish the government. What I know, anybody that is beating the drum of war, when the consequence come, it will land on his head. It has happened before. Atiku has done the right thing. Fine. You say Buhari, they ring it for Buhari. They do some things for Buhari. If you believe, go to court. Now they were saying, court is not sincere. Court is corrupt. Then why are you going to the court when you don't believe in the system? During the election, I'm old enough to witness the election that involved Shagari and Awolowo. When it happened, they were distributing about 2/3 of 19. Awolowo went up to Supreme Court. Immediately, the court result did not follow Awolowo. Awolowo accepted. Atiku is doing the right thing. Don't you know Atiku knows what they call war before he go to court? He has enough money to buy weapons and say, oh yeah, my people that vote for me want to fight. We don't accept. But it's not that he's doomed. It will pass on his head. Somebody has done it yesterday. Did he favor him? He did not favor him. He can never. Don't behave like ruffians. When I finish my talking, you can come down and talk. This is a free word. Then, when you are beating a drum of war, I'm sorry for you. Because when the war happened, those who are beating the drum of war, you never see them. It is me and you that we suffer. The effect of war, we know it. Till today, people that witness it, we never preach for war. Lie. We never preach for war.
Your advice to the president now.
The president is already doing what he's supposed to do. What do you expect the president to do? The militaries are doing what they're supposed to do. The military are everywhere. They are doing what they're supposed to do. It is you now. Security is a concern of everybody. You don't expect president to come to your suite and secure your suite. You don't expect the president to come to your farm area to secure you. It is you that will form militia in your area, vigilante in a domain. Traditional rulers will come out. That is why they are there. Say we know bad eggs here. Any strange person that come to this area, come to this our forest. Or your young men, we pay you. Go there. Any strange person you see, catch am.
But don't you think?
Are you telling me the Igbos I know, they are courageous people. They don't take rubbish. Somebody Fulani, about 10 Fulani will go to Igbo land and start killing people. Igbo will be looking at them. Who will believe that? Igbo can never do that. Igbo that form militia, they call Bakassi. We knew what they did about bad egg. So Igbo now will now sit back. Somebody will go there, they will kill. Yoruba that I know will never take rubbish. Insecurity. When there was insecurity, OPC was formed. When you are bad, they tackle you. You now expect Buhari to come to every street, every house to come and cure your security issue.
Would you tell me that with all these things, all this news we've been hearing and we've been listening?
We must continue to hear news. That is why Buhari is there. It's because you are hearing bad news.
Would you tell me that?
Listen. Because you are hearing bad news, that is why Nigeria asked Buhari to come.
Muhammadu Buhari is not able to head Nigeria to make them safely because about insecurity. And again, I found that what happened in Nigeria, I found to the Holy Quran and the Holy Bible. When they ask from Jesus, that's Anabi Isa, that what is the sign that you are coming back to this world again? Say the sign. War here and there, and the city will go against it, tribulation here and there, massacre, and where they have is a sign that it's coming back. It's only God can, because when some people are blaming Buhari, for me, it's not the fault of Buhari, but Buhari is not able to secure Nigeria, probably is, because when they are so, and again, when they are mentioning about state police, very, very important for me, state police, because before they recruit anybody to the Nigeria police force, you have to investigate from where the freeborn town of the card of the person, because they recruit. Because I could remember that year that someone told me is an Igbo man, I'm a Yoruba man. When the man told me that this police officer is a armed robber in their village, but now he wore uniform. I said, well, he's a become rapper. We have some bad egg in Nigeria police force as well as Nigeria army. They have bad egg. When people that are collecting our money to sell our gun to criminal, from there they start to doing bad thing or to kill her there. And again, what happened in Nigeria is we could have the history, like European history and Estonian. We know that this internal invader, and when they read in the history that do the jihad, Fulani jihad, they cause some war in some other part of the country. Is one that become rampant today. And what the advice that I can for me personally, when Buhari said that they should let them stay, that everybody have the free movement. But according to the law, somebody is not able to undermine land. It's in law. And when as a Nigeria day now, when Nigeria Buhari give them support power that they can move to anywhere they like. And when they are moved to area and where there is law that do not set for another man's land or cause a malicious damage to another man's crops, is what happen now. When Fulani do their account now to South now, they start to damage their crop with their cow and using targeted weapon. About 40 now, where if Fulani want a pump machine gun, bullet. But Nigeria will say that Nigeria they are not securing Nigeria. Boy cannot secure anything. He's only proud that to be the position and use the federal power. And I remember again when Buhari, before Nigeria, Buhari became the president of Nigeria, Buhari vowed to the last that on self they are allowed to rule Nigeria. Otherwise, blood will shed. For the day now, Yoruba make a adage that Yoruba make an adage that is what Buhari has planted now. Is what happened generated today now. Say if they not allow to rule Nigeria, blood will shed. Totally now, blood is shed everywhere now. Massacre. That one is not a genuine this thing. You cannot rule by force. The people that say rule by force, and again when they are ruling now, they are not followed. For me personally, Nigeria is another country, and our judiciary now they are collecting bribe. For me, they are collecting bribe. Otherwise, now for me, I will say the truth and let the truth prevail.
Yes, yes, of course. He has said it. He has said it all. That's exactly what you should do. I know my people in my area. You know your people in your area. Any person that come to your area, you're supposed to know that this person is a same person. So you say, you are not living this way. So he has said it all. He said, Buhari cannot come to our gate to come and say you want to be secure. He can't come. So individual has work to do about it.
But are the security heads being appointed to different regions headed by diverse security agents in Nigeria? Are they performing up to their task?
Really, they are doing their best because it's not easy. They are doing their best, but yet it's still between me and you. The work is still between me and you. I remember what happened in Korodu, Bado, and they are killing people. What Abode did, Abode said that he talked to all the Obas that is in Korodu, and they are doing vigilante. They are doing vigilante every day. So they know people that are living in their area. And at the end of the day, they fish the person out. Did you hear anything again? That just it. That just the issue. That's how it's supposed to be. All these opportunities that's writing letter is just writing rubbish. Rubbish. Because when he was there, he is doing his own. Nobody is writing letter against him about that you are doing this. Ooni of Ife went to go and meet Buhari one-on-one. I talked to him. Talk to that better. What he's doing is rubbish.
So you believe Obasanjo should go and meet him in person
Let's go and
instead of writing letters?
instead of go and meet him and say, okay, this is what I can you say you can do. Instead of writing letter, it's just rubbish. He's doing rubbish because he's a bastard. He's a bastard. Obasanjo is a bastard. He used us for 8 years. We did not say anything. During Obasanjo with him, all the things happened. Tax, they will not pay. All the companies, they will not pay tax. They are just doing rubbish. But when the government enter now, you see our company. Some companies, they've collapsed. When they know that they didn't pay tax. Some companies, they run away. See, then what are we talking about? So what is writing is rubbish.
I wish Nigeria better. But as far as we Nigerians are concerned, we don't usually understand ourselves. The meaning of Ooni of Ife to meet the president is very normal and sensible. So that not that until you shout and the whole world knows that you are talking, that they will know that you are advising the nation. So I welcome the visit and I wish federal government good luck to make Nigeria to be peaceful. So I don't have much to say about because anytime I stay alone thinking about this country, I don't usually feel happy because in 1960 when we are taking a flag and a cup, we are collecting a free rice and chicken on our rice, we are shouting Nigeria we hate thee. Knowing which we don't know that we are going to fast. We are going to suffer in future because of that independence.
Now, sir, would you tell me that the visit of Ooni to Buhari would go a long way in opening the eyes of the president to so many unknown things?
We are all created by God in different form. I don't know why this man is so always silent. but not until you shout that people will know say you are sincere. But some people they want him to be talking so that they might know say he's doing something. Talking, too much talk does not bring anything out.
It doesn't solve solutions, it doesn't solve problems.
Action is better than voice. So maybe it has political undertone, all the problem we are having in this country, because I heard it one time that some certain part of the country said that if Buhari won the election, they will not let the country well govern for him. As what they decide that time, they were decided that time. But it is what is happening now. It started on Boko Haram, from Boko Haram to harassment, from harassment to kidnapper, from kidnapper to Yahoo, and Bado, and something like that. You will see a son will go and sell his mother to make money.
Different insecurity.
Different things are which okay. Like day before yesterday now, those boys of Awawa boys, they are terrorizing from Yanakwaja down to Okekoto here, and there are no single law officer man
That held them.
to challenge them. So everybody are running helter and skelter, running about. Is that are we sincere to ourselves? Okay, does Buhari will come from Abuja to come and protect us here? When he has assigned you there, you are assigned to certain job to do it diligently. Let people know. But our people are not sincere. They are not doing their work in a way that's supposed to be, and that is why God is annoying with us.
Which means some of our leaders in our environment here are the major.
Leaders and we peasants in the town, we are all the same. We are all the board of the same feather. Because if I cannot get 10 kobo from you now, I will not help you.
That's the major problem.
That is the beginning of the thing. So that is why in my life, as small as I am, that is why I decided that in my life, anything that comes, that you will say, take this and help me do this thing. Right from my school days, I have decided not to work under government or any company, and I thank God. I'm living with my wife and my children, with my family, even enjoy my life. The God gives this to me. So our people, we are not good to ourselves. If there is love, there will be peace. No peace, no love, no peace.
And concerning the issue of Ooni visiting the president, I think it's a welcome development. That is how a good leader is supposed to be, and that's what a good leader is supposed to do. So that is how we know a true leader. So, and he raised a vital issue. He discussed the heart of the Southwest. So I give him the kudos, and I know the other traditional rulers, they were in support. So I think it's very good. I'll be looking up to what will be the next step, what will be the outcome of the discussion. So, and again, I was sad reading about the comments of self-acclaimed leaders who went to Akure to pay a visit to the Fasoroti. And the statement they made there, I don't want to mention name, is uncalled for, it's ungodly, it's barbaric, and they went there to mock the man, not to sympathize. Because in the first place, when the incident happened, nobody categorically or authoritatively said that the S-men are responsible. They only use the word suspected. and they only use the word suspect. So, but when they went there, they are talking rubbish that they should not stigmatize one political tribe or whatever. That if they claim that herdsmen are responsible, where are the cows? But that statement is, I mean, is still responsible as far as I'm concerned, from a self-acclaimed leader. Are you getting in? In critical time like this is the time you know a true leader. What do they call leadership? Leadership is when you are protecting the interest of your people. That's what they call leadership. There is nothing more than that. When you cannot protect your followership during the persecution, you are not a leader. I could vividly remember in the year 2000 when Lamade Shino was governor of Oyo State, when there was clash between farmers and the herdsmen, and life was lost, both the host and the herdsmen. So Buhari led a delegation of the Fulani Arewa Consultative Forum to meet Lamade Shino then, and he was accusing Lamade Shino that your people are killing my people. He didn't say there was clash. So that is how to know a leader. He doesn't care how Lamade Shino felt. He said it categorically that your people are killing my people, despite the fact that both parties recorded casualty. So, but in our own case, we don't have such leader who can protect our interest. So they are only concerned about their ambition and future. But they have to remember that history will not be kind to them. Many people have done what they are doing now, and they didn't get the result. I expect them to learn from Akintola. I'm expecting them to learn from even Abiola. So these people, they are poor students of history. So as far as I know and as far as I'm concerned, for me, I don't regard them as Yoruba leader. They are just party leader. I said it before. We know our leaders. If they claim that what happened is not true, were they not alive when they attacked Chief Olufalaye in his farm? His security was shot. So are they all telling lies too? The present governor of Ondo State was attacked by these same herdsmen. Is Akeredolu also telling lies? Is in their party?
And this is where we say goodbye on this edition of Bystanders at News 10. Do join us next time as we bring you another interesting topic right from the News 10. Michael Adekunle is my name. Behind the camera thief, Adewale. Also, Ahmed Adeniwale. In the studio, Michael Ojo. I'm saying bye. Till I join you next time.